Okay everyone, Nevada Virtual Academy proficiency exam, exit exam for California. Problem number 132. In the figure below, every angle is a right angle. What is the area in square units of the figure that you see here in front of you? And you can approach this problem in many ways. Whichever way you want to choose will be fine. Obviously, you may want to think about dividing this figure into rectangles, right? That'll be one way to go. If you divide this one into the rectangles, then you will be able to find the area of each one of them and just add them up, right? Or you can go back and say, hey, and I will give you an example here. I can actually extend, the exterior sides here. Imagine that's a straight line, and they will intersect. And I may think about, okay, going this way and saying, if this was the original shape, right? Obviously we're dealing with what? With a big rectangle, right? For this rectangle, let's make it yellow, right? The big yellow rectangle. And if I want to find the area of that rectangle, all I need to know is how to find the area of any rectangle. And if you guys remember that, the area of a rectangle is nothing else but length times width, or base times height, in some, whichever way you want to name it. Now if you want to call this side length and this side width, you're fine either way. If you interchange and you name this one width and the other one length, doesn't matter, as long as you have two sides that need to be multiplied by each other to give you the total area, right? Good. Now supposedly I will go this way. Well, how big is that length? Well, I'm just looking at my problem here, and I can say that, well, I have 6 units here, right? So this side here, I'm talking about the width first. This side is 6 units. This side here is 3 units, right? How big is going to be this side? That's what I need to find, right? Knowing that everything is a right angle is telling me that if I will extend this side up here or that one down there, like let's go from here, from this side that is 3 units in length. If I will go with this side that makes a right 90-degree angle, this side will intersect, the bottom and the top, and I will know that this side here, this segment, is going to be 3 units. This one is also going to be 3 units. This is also 3 units. Okay, and knowing that this one here on the top is 3 units, well, I can tell you how big is my width here, right? Because this is 3, that's 6, the whole thing is gonna be what? 6 plus 6, which makes it 12. Same thing here. If from this 8, I know this segment here is 8, if I will extend it all the way here, I will know this one is also 8. But I know that this one is 8 here, so what can you tell me about the length? The length will be 8 plus 8, which is 16. So I can say that the area of the big yellow rectangle is going to be 12 times 16, right? 12 times 16. A lot of allergies in my area here. The pollen is crazy. There's a wind and it's pollen everywhere. And as you can see, I'm sneezing. 12 times 16. and you're going to multiply that and find what is the answer, right? What is 12 times 16? What is an easy way to multiply 12 times 16? Well, I can multiply 12 times 4 and then times 4. Why? Because 16 is 4 times 4. 12 times 4, easy, right? That's what? 48. And I have then 48 times 4, which is 4 times 8, 32. 4 times 4, 16. Plus 3, 9. 192, right? Okay, that's the area of the big yellow rectangle. However, from this area, I'm making these cuts, right? And I have this side right here, which if you want, you can divide it into two rectangles. That one and this one, the blue one and the green one. What is the area of the blue one? Well, the blue one has got a length of 8 and the side of 3, right? So the area of this blue, well, I use the red arrow, the green arrow. The blue one is going to be 8 times 3, which is 24. And the other one in green is going to be 3 times 4, that's 12. So I have to add 12 to that, that will give me 36, which need to be subtracted from my big yellow rectangle, because that part is not there, right? So this part here needs to be cut, and I can do that mathematically by just subtracting the area of the whole thing from the big yellow area, right? And that's what? Well, 36 out of 192. Now let's go with the other side. Here I have what? This is another rectangle, right? And this is another one. Well, the area of the green one is also, because it's a 3 by 8, is also 24. And the area of the red one is a 3 by 4, and that's 12. So together we'll make another 36. So it seems that I have to subtract twice, 2 times 36 from my 192, and that's basically 192 minus 72, right? And I have 2 minus 2, 0, 7 out of 9 is going to be 2, 120. That's all that is left, and 120 will be the area of the shape that is given to me. Okay, so I will say C is the answer. But this is only one approach. Another approach for you will be to let's erase everything here and go back to the initial shape, right? And what you can do here is basically try to divide your initial shape in rectangles in whichever way you please. Maybe this way, maybe, in a different way. This one seems to be the best one probably, because as you guys can see here, you're finding two pair of identical rectangles. This one here being an 8 by 6, right? Let's use different colors. You got the yellow one here, which is identical to this yellow one, and you have the green one, which is identical to the other green one. And what do we have to do? Well, find the area of the yellow one. Yellow one is what? A 6 by 8, which is 6 times 8, 48. And this one is also going to be 48. The green one is a 3 by 4. That's a 12. This is also a 12. Next step, well, find the area of two of this, yellow plus green. Yellow plus green will give you 60. And you just double it. and by doubling it you will find that it's still 120, and that's another way in which you can solve this problem. There are many other ways. Choose whichever way you like, as long as you're doing it right. And this is it. Let's go for it. Thank you.